Welcome everybody. Wow, a huge amount of fighters up here. It's going to be some night on Saturday at the Manchester Arena. Obviously everybody, including every single one of us up here, cannot wait to see the main event, Carl Frampton and Scott Quigg. That 50-50 fight that has taken, what, 3-4 years to make, and it is nearly upon us. But it is a stacked and packed card which will be bringing you plenty of entertainment, drama, action, rivalries through the night. So get down to the Manchester Arena early. I'll go down to the table in front of me first. In the afternoon, around about 4 o'clock, the fight card kicks off, and we've got a fighter I've liked the look of since he turned pro. A home man, Manchester's Marcus Morrison. He's unbeaten in 8, 22 years of age. I think he's got huge amounts of ability. And his 9th fight is against Itzvan Kiss, a Hungarian who we've seen many times on these shores. And I'm sure Marcus is delighted to be on such an important night for British boxing. Marcus, a few words.
Yeah, I'm buzzing to be on, a massive bill. Biggest fight of the year, and I can't wait to get in there and put on a good performance. I'm looking forward to starting 2016 with a good win, and that's exactly what I plan on doing.
You had a terrific year last year, Marcus. I think 6 fights, and obviously you remain undefeated. What is the plan for 2016? How quickly do you want to move up the super welterweight rankings?
Yeah, I'm looking to get ranked up in the next few fights, and start looking for titles. I've said for the last couple of fights now that titles are on the horizon, and I believe that I'm getting there now, and there's no reason why in the next couple of fights I can't be fighting for a title.
Like to put a statement on Saturday night?
Yeah, big statement.
Good man. Let's move along to the man on the end on my right. He's next up on the night. Very talented fighter from Ireland, terrific amateur with a stellar record, and he's unbeaten as well as a professional. Conrad Cummings from Northern Ireland, and he meets the Irish are in town. Good to see. Nice to know. He's in with Victor Garcia from France. Pretty stubborn, strong type. Who's I think he stopped a couple of times in 17 fights. So it's a move up for Conrad, and we all like the look of him in the boxing world. Conrad, how excited are you to be part of this? I know obviously you are close to Carl Frampton and the team, but you've got your own work cut out, haven't you?
I'm absolutely thrilled to be in such a big bill, stacked card. It's looking forward to get in there and start the year with a bang, and onwards and upwards, man.
Again, what's the plan for 2016 to keep nice and busy? Presume you get really good sparring. You're in a great setup.
Yeah, we've got a great team around me. Say training alongside Cure and the rest of the guys, all pushing each other on. This is my 9th fight now, undefeated. I'll be looking to push on this year and be fighting for belts and belts. Just onwards and upwards to start starting out with a big win. Take it from there.
Finally, pleased to have some support, because I think there will be a few cheering you on the night.
I've got a good wee support coming over from back in Tyrone, 100 plus, so they'll make themselves noisy. So just going to enjoy the ride. Can't wait to get in there.
Terrific. Look forward to that. Thanks to Conrad. Scott Fitzgerald makes his debut from Preston, Commonwealth Games welterweight gold medalist from Glasgow, English ABA champion as well. I think he had multi-nation success too. Scott, looking forward to seeing you in your debut against Ben Heath from Swindon. A few words, any nerves or just excitement?
Yeah, no, I'm not really nervous, never do get nervous till the night, so just really buzzing to be finally here now to make my debut after meaning to make it before Christmas and having an injury which set me back, so to be on a massive show like this, it's going to be brilliant, yeah.
So injury free, ready to go, and yeah, what a night to start it all off on.
Yeah, it's a great night, you know, I can't wait. As a fan for the main event as well, and concentrating on my fight first, and doing a good job, and hopefully starting the year off good.
We wish you well both with the night and with your career as we go forward. Someone who's had a great start to his career, and it hasn't been that long, but he seems to have been keeping very busy, is young Charlie Edwards on the bottom table down there. Charlie is in a fascinating fight with Luke Wilton, the vacant WBC International Silver Flyweight title. That's at 5 o'clock. It's a really good fight. Charlie, of course, is unbeaten. Luke Wilton, former British title challenger, who's been out a while, I know. Really looking forward to this. I think it's a cracking mix. Let's go to Luke first from Belfast. There you go. Winky Wilton, I see on the back of your shirt. Good to have you back, Luke.
Cheers, thank you. Looking forward to it. Big show, so can't wait to express my stuff in this Saturday night.
It is an important fight for you, isn't it? I know you've been out a while. I guess it's crossroads really at this stage of your career.
Yeah, pretty much. It's win or lose, and it's win or bust really for me.
What have you made of young Charlie's start to his pro career?
Yeah, good little fighter, but we'll see on Saturday night.
Experience may play a part.
Experience is everything.
Prediction?
I Luke Wilton win.
Yeah! You believe it?
English flyweight champion, hasn't done much wrong. Charlie Edwards on that side, smiling away as usual. We've liked the look of you so far, Charlie. What are we going to see on Saturday night?
You're just going to see the normal. I'm going to go out there and give it my best. I give it all my best all the time. I've had a great training camp. I've been out in MGM over in MGM Marbella for 8 weeks this time instead of 4, so I've really gone away and dedicated it all. I was straight back into camp after my last fight. I had a little rest and went again, and I'm in the best shape of my boxing career to date. I can't wait to show everyone how hard I've been working and what I've been working on with Danny Vaughan over at the MGM gym.
Yeah, you had a really good performance last time out, and I know that connection with Danny is really starting to gel. What is the difference, do you think, Charlie?
The difference is, me and Danny, we've connected as soon as we started hitting pads together. He's teaching me a lot, he's got a lot of experience, he's been around the game for years. His dad, Georgie Vaughan, as well, has been around the game, so they've all been there and done it with all other fighters. I've been training alongside Gary Matthews, who's fighting for his WBO world title shot, so it's great. I've learned a lot off it, and I'm really looking forward to putting in a good performance. I've had great sparring. I sparred Angel Mourinho, who's fighting for the European flyweight crown now as well. So yeah, it's been a great camp, and I really can't wait to shine on Saturday night.
You say you need to put in a good performance. You know, Luke Wilton's got the experience definitely on you, the seasoning. He's been around, and you're going to need everything on you to get the win here.
Yeah, he's been around, he's done a lot, and he's boxed some great fighters. I expect a hard night's work, like any fighter. I respect Luke. What was said in the I think the press release, I never said I'm looking for a KO or anything like that. I just want to clear things up. I expect I'm going to win. I'm confident I'm going to win, and I can't wait just to get in there on Saturday night and actually do the business.
We can't wait to see the fight. Charlie Edwards and Luke Wilton around about 5 o'clock. The young man down there, who I personally believe is a fabulous talent from Scotland. He was the first representative from Scotland in London, I think since 1960, for Scotland. Josh Taylor. He was a terrific amateur Commonwealth gold medalist, silver I think out in Delhi, and he's unbeaten as a pro so far, Frampton-Quigg keeps telling me that he is the real deal and he's going to bring Scottish boxing right back. It'd be fantastic to go back to Scotland with Josh Taylor, but it's early on, Josh, in your professional career. You're in with the Frenchman Elias Chaby, who's won 14 of 25. How have things gone in preparation, first of all?
First of all, I'm delighted to be a part of this show. It's a massive show so early on in my career. Only my 4th pro fight, so I feel very lucky to be a part of such a big show. I've been training really hard for this fight. I've been down here for 6 weeks, training and living with Shane and Barry and the boys. So it's been good, and I'm looking forward to getting there on Saturday and do a good job.
We're really looking forward to seeing you. I know you've been in America, in Scotland, in Ireland. It's your first one in England as a pro, so you're getting around, obviously with your amateur pedigree as well. That's really important, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been all over the world boxing as an amateur as well, so I'm used to going away and travelling and fighting away from home, so it's nothing new to me, but I'm just enjoying it all, soaking it all in, taking in all the atmosphere, and I can't wait to get in there on Saturday.
How quickly do you think you can make a threat and impression on this 10-stone division?
I'll just take one fight at a time, get this one over and done with on Saturday, do a good job. But hopefully by the later end of this year, hopefully be knocking on the door by some kind of titles. I'm confident in my own ability and I believe I can win these titles.
Thanks, Josh. Josh will be in live action on Sky Sports Box Office. We kick off at 6 o'clock, and shortly after we come on air, there is a terrific fight for the vacant British light heavyweight title between two unbeaten fighters. That's what we like to see. Hosea Burton from here in Manchester, who's undefeated in 14, and Miles Shinkwin, unbeaten in 12. Really good fight. They're the same sort of age. They've got a lot of class between them, and I'm really looking forward to that to kick off the Sky Sports Box Office coverage. Let's go to Miles first, and his manager alongside him, Richard Clark. Richard, first of all, tell us a bit about Miles Shinkwin and how important a night this is for him.
Well, first of all, we'd just like to echo what some of the other lads have said. We're absolutely thrilled to be part of such a cracking show. And Miles Shinkwin, he's been a bit of a dark horse really. He's come up the quiet way. He's plied his trade quietly on the London shows. He's answered all the questions that have been asked of him thus far. We're just thrilled to bits that someone's actually willing to come in and face us, to be honest. Coming up through the area of the English titles, there were pull-outs and drop-outs of various people. And we find ourselves here today. We're thrilled to bits to be, as I say, on this show, and very confident that we'll be taking that lovely belt back down south with us.
Thanks very much, Richard. Let's go to you, Miles, the dark horse, the secret Southern Area champion. I know you've done a lot of sparring with the likes of George Groves and Nathan Cleverly and so on. What are we going to expect from you against this tough guy, Hosea Burton, who's got all the skills and height, and what are we going to see from you?
Yeah, first I'll say thanks to my manager Richard, Jason, my trainer, Frank Warmer, Motor and Eddie for getting together and making sure this fight happened. When there's whispers it might happen, I'll beg for the fight to happen. And I'm glad we're here on a great card. What you can expect to see is a win on our part, and like Richard said, get that belt back down south.
You obviously watch Hosea Burton, as we all have on Sky, over the last year or two. What do you rate? How do you rate him? Do you see weaknesses there that you can exploit? Is it too soon for him? What do you think?
I don't think it's too soon. He's had more fights than me, so you couldn't say that. We're both untested, both not been too far. I'll come to the fight as a champion already. I'm coming to his back garden. By the bookies, odds he's red hot favourite. He's got the best trainer in the world by his side. So all the pressure's on him. I feel no pressure whatsoever. I'm just going to turn up and say and deliver what I can do.
No pressure. That makes a dangerous fighter. Prediction?
I'm not one predictions. I'm confident in my abilities, and I can guarantee I'll win the end of the night.
Look forward to seeing you on the night. welcome aboard. Over to you, Jose. I know again you've had your frustrations waiting for a big night. Here it is, the Lonsdale belt. Doesn't come much more glamorous and bigger. It's the belt I know so many of you fighters want to have wrapped around your waist. How important is this one for you?
Well, it's really important. I've waited for this for an awful long time now. I've wanted to fight the other fella a fair few times, and it's not happened. So this vacant title, I'm guaranteed to fetch it home or win this title easy. Everything's went well, training's went well. Had a good sparring with Callum Johnson. That's really about it. You know, man, a few words.
Team Shinkwin say that they're the underdogs, that there's no pressure on their shoulders, that they're going to come and cause the upset. What's your reaction to that?
Of course there's pressure on his shoulders. It's like me. I'm a bigger man, I'm a harder man, a harder puncher. There's pressure on both of us because he doesn't want to lose, I don't want to lose. If he gets beat, where's he going? If I get beat, where am I going? Well, I'll pack in if I get beat. So my prediction is I'll knock him out.
You'll pack it in if you get beat?
I'll pack it in if I get beat.
Apparently the best trainer in the world alongside Joe Gallagher. Ring Magazine trainer, that's a fantastic achievement. They don't seem to be too worried. On my left, Team Shinkwin, are you very confident in your man?
Yeah, first of all, welcome to everyone here to Manchester this afternoon. Hope you enjoy the weekend and the big fight experience. As far as Hosea Burton, he's a kid that I've had from 11 years old, extra junior schoolboy, 32 kilos. And it's a very proud night for me, Saturday night, for him to contest for the British light heavyweight title in front of 20,000 people. Huge thanks to Eddie Hearn for delivering Ophir the opportunity to fight for the British title. Jose is a kid coming through, being on the small shows. Of late he's starting now to get a few slots in the Sky shows, and it's great that the British light heavyweight title is active again. It's been dormant, that division, for a good while, since the days of Bellew and Cleverley, and it's great now with the kids coming through, like I say, Hosea Burton, Miles Shinkwin, that division's alive again and the belt's being contested. I'm usually confident in Hosea Burton. Miles Shinkwin, good amateur, as was Hosea Burton. He has a good team around him, Miles Shinkwin, and we're not underestimating him. I need the best Hosea Burton to win that British title, and like I say, I'm usually confident on Hosea Burton winning the fight.
Joe, it's a good point that the 12 stone 7 division's been a bit dormant. You remember back to the days of Clinton Woods and Crawford Ashley and fighters like that. It's a great weight division, isn't it, which can put on some real classics.
Yeah, listen, there's lads there just itching to have a go. Hosea Burton's one, Callum Johnson's another, Miles Shinkwin, Tom Baker, Frank Buglione. There's a great division there and some exciting fights to be made over the next year, 12, 18 months, and to see the belt being active again first and foremost.
Pretty exciting youngster to your right, in Isaac Lowe, unbeaten in 12. He's in with Marco McCulloch from Belfast, who's won 14 of 16. It's another really tasty fight for you on Saturday night for the vacant Commonwealth 9 stone title, the featherweight belt. Let's go to you, Isaac, first. We like what we've seen so far. Is there more to come from you?
Yeah, by far a lot more to come by me. I've only had 12 fights, do you know what I mean? I'm still only 22 years of age, I'm still learning the game. First and foremost, I want to say thanks to Steve Woods and Eddie Hearn for getting me on this big show again. And you know what, Saturday night can't come quick enough for me because I'm in the shape of my life and I'm ready to go and show everyone everything what I've got.
Big connection for you and Jose, of course, to Tyson Fury. Tyson going to be there to cheer you on. Of course, what he did last year has got to be a massive inspiration to all of you.
Yeah, I think Tyson should be. I think he's coming down. I'm not quite sure yet, but hopefully touch wood he'll be down. And yeah, exposure and even though to see people write him off and said he couldn't win, same people writing me off, and I'm going to go there on Saturday night and prove everyone wrong. And you're going to see the best Isaac Lowe, and there's going to be a lot more to come. This is only the start of the journey.
You say the best Isaac Lowe. What are the dangers that Marco McCulloch brings over across the Irish Sea?
No, he's got danger. He's powerful. Do you know what I mean? He's a bigger lad. Do you know what I mean? But listen, you're a boxer. We've all got power. We all at hand. Do you know what I mean? Use your brain. And I think I've got the skill to beat him. I want to beat him comfortable.
Important fight, isn't it? Commonwealth title.
Oh, by far. Yeah, by far, fighting for a Commonwealth title.
Do you know what I mean? You couldn't get much bigger at 22 years of age, fighting in front of 20,000 people. So it's a very big stepping stone for me, and it's a great achievement so far in my career. But I'm going to go there and as I said, I'm going to knock him out.
He's going to knock you out, Marco McCulloch.
And you want to believe it.
Right down the other end of the table, what's your reaction to that?
I think it's going to be a great fight, to be honest. I have a lot of respect for him. I think he's a great boxer, but I think he just hasn't fought any opponents on the same sort of level as I have. I think experience is going to be.
You didn't box no one like guys at Lowe.
In this
you
fight,
didn't box no one as good as me and quality as me.
I think it will be too big and strong for him.
You know what they say, don't you? Chat shit, get banged.
We'll see.
26, Marco. You've had more fights, more wins, more knockouts, 9 knockouts in your 14 wins. Do you think power's a big thing in this one?
No, not really, to be honest. I think experience more. I fought a couple of ex-European champions, ex-world champions. Just I think experience is going to be the key in this fight.
You're not going to get knocked out then?
I don't think so.
You're going to have a few fans as well over here?
Yes, well, me and Frampton are from the same sort of area, so hopefully I'll steal some of his fans too on the night, so it's going to be great for me.
And a big showcase as well for you, isn't it? You know, Commonwealth title on this big stage, big arena, big night. The lights are on.
It's great. The Commonwealth belt has opened so much doors for me and Isaac, so it's a lot of pressure on the both of us, to be fair, and this fight could just take our careers off.
Looking forward to that one, McCulloch and Lowe. We also have a terrific young fighter after that for you. He's not here today, but also from Belfast. Ryan Burnett, trained by Adam Booth. He won 94 of 98, I think he's an amateur, real talent. And looked good, didn't he, when he won his British title against an old veteran, the cagey Jason Booth. Really looking forward to seeing Ryan Burnett in with Anthony Satul, who's won 21 of 25. That's for the vacant WBC International Bantamweight title, over 10 rounds. So that's another really good addition to this card. And let's go to the main support now. Well, he's had a great rise, hasn't he, in the last year or two. His twin brother Jamie, what a fabulous story. What a great year he had out in America. Teamed up with Dave Colwell. Don't forget this one. Gavin McDonnell became a European champion, believes he can become a world champion and follow his brother. What a story it would be if both can achieve that. But he's got a dangerous man in front of him in Jorge Sanchez to my right, who's undefeated in 15 from Panama. He comes with a big reputation, a lot of power as well. How will Gavin McDonnell deal with that? Let's go first of all to Jorge. I think Joe, you're going to help with some translations. Welcome, first of all, to Manchester. How long have you been here? Have you settled well? Have they been friendly to you?
Bueno, sí, primero que todo, muy buena tarde. Gracias a Dios por darme un tiempo de vida. Gracias al promotor por traerme de Panamá, Inglaterra, a un hermoso país, a participar de este gran evento.
Thank you for inviting me. The last time I couldn't box, but I'm glad to be able to fight Gavin McDonnell now. Everything's gone right, and hopefully we'll win, and then fight Josh Warrington after.
We watched Joshua Warrington looking ahead already. A lot of really good fighters. Secrets come over, don't they, from the likes of Colombia and Panama. Let's ask Jorge just to tell us a little bit about his style, what he's going to bring, what fire he's going to bring to the ring on Saturday.
Bueno, sí, primero que todo, mi preparación ha sido una preparación excelente. Desde diciembre que se me canceló un combate contra George Warrington y vengo entrenando fuerte desde diciembre y bueno, ese día vamos a ver un combate aguerrido. Solamente espero que mi rival me dé pelea, que se pare a pelear porque yo vengo a pelear y yo primero voy a ganar por nocaut el día sábado.
I just hope that nothing happens to Gavin between now and the fight. because I've come here to fight. I hope he doesn't run too much. I've had a very good camp, and I'm as strong as I was in December. So let's hope we put up a good fight, and then we go on to Josh Warrington again.
Again, Josh Warrington's mentioned. Gavin McDonnell's in your way on Saturday night. How highly do you rate him?
Estamos hablando de Josh Warrington, pero ¿cómo te crees tú que va a boxear Gavin McDonnell? ¿Qué te crees tú que es entre uno y el otro? ¿Cuál es el mejor?
No sé cuál será el mejor de los dos, ¿no? Solamente yo sé que yo soy mejor que ellos dos. Y con los dos que me pongan a pelear, yo les voy a ganar los dos.
I can't tell you a lot about what's going to happen, but I know I'm better than Gavin, and I'm going to knock him out. And I know I'm stronger than I was even in December.
Thanks very much, Jorge. Josh Warrington will be appearing in Leeds on April the 16th. And that should be another fantastic night on Sky as well. Let's talk about Gavin McDonnell though. Gavin, what a year, 18 months it's been for you alongside your trainer Dave Colwell, who seems to be going from strength to strength with the likes of Tony Bellew, David Price now signed up. Let's start with you, Dave. What have you seen in Gavin that's made you really excited? We know all about Jamie, but let's concentrate on this guy.
Well, I think most trainers like working with guys that give 100% in the gym, that are enthusiastic, don't cut corners, and just want to be the best that they can be. Gavin reminds me a lot in when I used to train Curtis Woodhouse when he came from football, in that he might not be naturally the most talented kid that you'll work with, but you can't find anybody else that will give you any more. He gives absolutely 100%. Boxing's his life. He loves it. He loves the sport. There's a lot of fighters, you know, his brother Jamie, for one, who he's not in love with the game. You know, you talk to him about boxing, he doesn't know as much as what Gavin does. Gavin knows everything about boxing. He'll speak to you and have conversations about fighters. He loves it. For Gavin to become European champion was massive, but his ultimate dream and ambition is to join his brother and become a world champion. You know, it must be hard being a twin brother and having one of you as a world champion, though they're not. You know, he's got time on his side, he's inexperienced, but it's fantastic to work with because his banter, his work ethic, everything, it's a joy to work with.
Before I bring Gavin in, what do you know of Jorge Sanchez? Studied him?
Yeah, there's limited footage out there, obviously, but looking at him is he is a really big puncher. He's, you know, fighters do funny things when he hits them. You know, there's one bit of footage, I think the guy drops 3 times off of one shot. That's power. You know, don't matter what level it is that you fight now. If you can do that to people when you hit them, you can punch. We've seen another bit of footage where it's a little bit longer. He can punch, no doubt. He comes to fight. He comes to knock guys out. But at the same time, I don't think he's had the real fights that Gavin McDonnell's had. I mean, looking at Gavin's been moved up really quickly. Very, very limited boxing experience before he turned pro. Turned pro about 5 years ago, and he's been stepped up from central to, you know, right up to European very, very quickly. And each step that he's taking, people's eyebrows are looking at him thinking, oh, it's a bit of a step too quick. And he keeps going in there and doing the job and getting the win. Last time out was a fantastic performance. I think that was his breakout performance. He did everything that was asked of him, round by round, went out, did what he was told, enjoyed the experience. Even when he was under pressure, he enjoyed being under pressure. The things that he's working on in the gym, he's very, very comfortable. He's getting more and more comfortable in the ring. His knowledge is increasing in the ring. We've had some great sparring. Ryan Burnett, Gamal Yafai, a bit of sparring with Jamie, Stewie Hall as well, and Paulie Canomedians as well. So we've had some really good sparring. And he's excelled in the sparring, he's developed in the sparring, and when fighters are just, when it comes to the last spar and it's just bang on, he was bang on the final spar, and it's exactly where I need him to be.
Gavin, let's bring you in. How excited are you, first of all, to be main support to Carl Frampton and Scott Quigg? It's a huge stage for you as you chase down that world title dream.
Yeah, I'm very excited to be chief support on such a massive event. Quigg Frampton has been building for a long time. We wanted to see who the number one is, and on Saturday night we're going to find out who is. And for me to be chief support on that show, be around the same, being in the same division, do you know what I mean? I'm just looking forward to it. It's going to be an exciting night.
We ask you for a prediction on the main one.
I just said all along, I think it's whoever turns up and handles the pressure, because they're both capable of beating each other. They both could knock each other out. I think it's whoever turns up on the night and performs under the lights and the pressure, I think that's who wins.
You've got to turn up and perform against this dangerous man, Jorge Sanchez. You can't be derailed now, can you, after all the work you've put in, as Dave says, 100% and more, and you know, you're inspired by Jamie, but you want your own career, you want your own name, don't you?
Yeah, that's it. I've been in my brother's shadow, and it's time for me now to step out. I'm on verge of a world title shot. We've got this guy in front of me. Obviously, he's looking past me. He wants Josh Warrington, and he's unbeaten. He can bang. He's unbeaten, and he wants to win. He's come over here, and obviously Saturday night, I'm going to be first to beat him.
Do you think you'll stop him? Do you think you can really make a statement on this mega night?
It'd be nice. It'd be nice to get a stoppage. I mean, we're punching a lot harder in the gym, but as long as I win, I don't care how I win. There's no good getting beat. If you win out there looking for a KO, you're going to get knocked out yourself. So we're going to be smart. We're going to box the game plan we want and get the win.
And Jamie will be a little bit nervous, won't he, around you, and yeah, the instructions and that sort of thing, the usual.
He'll be shouting. He'll be there shouting a load of shit, and no doubt it'll be a bag of nerves.
Gavin, we wish you well. We wish everyone well up here. What a stellar lineup of fighters. What a cracking card as we build up to the one of the biggest fights I think we've seen on our shores in many, many years. Carl Frampton and Scott Quigg. They will be here soon at the next press conference. For now, I'm sure there'll be fighters will do some head-to-heads. We'll get some photos, one-on-ones, and we'll see you back shortly for the next one. Thank you.
Gracias.